Good evening, and welcome to the Curse of Strahd. Who would like to recap what happened, well, all the time really, because we're in Endgame now.
The whole campaign
Well-
happened.
Strahd did a Strahd and was Valeria the entire time. Valeria never existed.
Valeria isn't real.
We did a lot of shopping.
Yeah, we are storming the castle and recovering Irina and hopefully killing Strahd. We'll see how that goes.
Or die trying.
Yeah, Strahd definitely just finger of death Katrina several times in a row.
Yeah.
And due to a very, very lucky wild magic roll, thank you, Archon, I resurrected as Katrina except not blue.
And now you're a half human, half vampire, half zombie. How the fuck does
Yeah,
that work?
I don't know how the being revived
Right.
as an undead from Finger of Death works when it's also just me.
It's really weird, and this is how it works.
Also, I whacked Strahd a bunch with the sword and he ran away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, we have to chase after him. Except that
Yeah.
would be suicidal. Because we need to rest, and regardless of him getting rest, if we rest, by the time we actually got there, he probably would have had time to rest anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. At least recover HP.
So yeah, we made a plan to be ready to
The
strike
thing
the castle
I'm not
that
looking
morning.
forward to is Kazan. But at least we're not going to be fighting Kazan in his own tower.
And we made a plan. I don't remember all the details, but we made a plan.
I remember I'm gonna use my Ember Temper spell.
Yeah, I remember that's involved somehow, and Dimension Doors involved somehow, and that's about the extent of my memory.
I assume the drawbridge is going to be up, so the two of us with Dimension Door will Dimension Door the four of us into the castle with no escape route.
Our escape route is kill Strahd.
Yes.
You
There are
also
actually
know-
3 people with Dimension Door because
Okay.
Misery has it as well. And I don't
I'm
know
not
if
going to force you to burn a spell slot on that.
There's no point in spending 3 spell slots when we can spend 2.
Yeah.
right. The thing is if for whatever reason we can get to the other side and somehow fit in a short rest,
I
then
doubt
my
it.
spell slots recover.
I seriously doubt we will be able to.
Fair enough.
It is worth mentioning, you know that Strahd himself will be the toughest fight you have ever imagined.
Mm-hmm.
You will be fighting him on his turf, and he will be fighting you, you presume, seriously.
No holds barred.
You know for a fact from reading his book, right? The Visions of the Tome.
Mm-hmm.
He is just capable of casting epic magic.
Oh boy.
We're so
And-
dead.
He has at least 3 7th level spell slots.
Well, I vaguely recall this from earlier, but I believe that vampires can actually recover spell slots when they drink someone's blood.
I don't
That is an
Hmm.
option that Strahd has.
joy.
Mm-hmm.
So theoretically,
Kazan
he has
too, if he
infinite
had a
7th
mouth.
level slots.
Good thing he doesn't have a mouth.
Yeah, Kazan's like,
guys.
I'm out of spell slots. Gotta go take a bath now.
That means focus fire on Strahd's mouth.
Basically, we're going to be playing rocket tag with a professional rocket.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Also, while we're still in Vallaki, just so that we can do some final last-minute prep that we remembered, because spell components are a thing.
Yep.
Katrina is spending 2 more of those 50 gold gemstones from the Amber Temple on buying 4 flasks of holy water, because she is in fact some small amount of cleric, and clerics have access to a neat little spell called Protection from Evil and Good, which requires the consumption of holy water.
Does it?
Or
Yeah.
silver.
Components: holy water or powdered silver and iron, which the spell consumes.
Huh. I did not know that.
That's why
Oh,
I haven't been doing this all this time.
Something that just
Um,
occurred to me, Misery, because you asked me earlier about the powdered ruby.
Yeah.
It doesn't all have to be from the same ruby.
Well, yeah, but I still need powdered ruby, which
Like
I don't have.
1,500 of it.
Yeah.
Would why can't I think of her name?
Isolde?
Yeah, Isolde.
Does she offer?
Would she have that?
If she does she offer? We're about to go fight Strahd discounts.
No, probably not. Because
This is how the shop makes its money. It's
If-
people who are about to fight Strahd.
they don't do loans or payment plans, because if we die, we ain't paying her.
Yeah. She does have rubies for sale. You'll have to powder them yourself, but you know, whatever.
Okay.
Do you have the?
Can
gold
I give back this superior potion of healing in exchange for 1,500 gold worth of rubies?
Well, how much did you pay for the potion of healing?
The potion of healing is 2,000, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, if that's the offer you're making her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be like, okay, yeah.
What is money anymore?
Yeah, the less money we take in there, the more money survives in the economy.
And did we get another long rest at the end of the last session?
Yes.
You did.
Okay, thank God. Finally, my necrotic husk recovers.
And the Mardikovs are actively looking for the shield of the Silver Dragon in Kazan's tower, given that Kazan is not there. And if they find it, they will deliver it to us at the castle gates.
Right.
Here is my roll for abyssal spells for the day.
Hope they're good.
Well, first one is True Strike, so strong start. Oh, mirror image. Or no, not mirror image.
Oh, did our proficiency bonus
Okay,
go up
Tasha's.
at 13, or did I only just realize it's 5?
I think it went up at 13.
Yeah.
That's
The other
nice.
our other game, we're level 12 and it's at 4.
I like literally just noticed that was a number higher.
I know that because I was looking at my animate dead zombies yesterday and making sure that the proficiency bonus was correct, and it wasn't because it was 3. I'm like, oh, it should be 4. And if we level up again, I'll have to change it again. Don't let that discourage you from leveling us up, Aaron. Please, that is not a criticism.
Yeah. I got an extra use of Blade Song now.
Ooh.
I got a 6th level spell slot. And actually a 6th level spell.
I got a 4th level spell slot.
I got a 7th level spell slot.
I think
That's
I
true.
got 7th level.
That's true. I do have a 7th level spell slot. I just don't have any 7th level spells. Because I have 2 levels in a different spellcasting class.
I got level 4 spells, and I'm like, I don't want any of these.
I mean,
But I mean, I got
nothing
my
stops
2...
you. Nothing stops you, Steve, from just when it's like you get a spell that you could have. Like, yeah, you have a slot for it.
Actually, false. Multi-classing rules, you pick spells in each class as though you are a single class user of that class. So if you are Sorcerer 11, Cleric 2, which is what I am, you would prepare spells as a Sorcerer 11 individually and a Cleric 2 individually. You get the extra powered spell slots, but you don't get any spells to use with them, so you just use it for upcasting.
Huh. Well, I know wizards can definitely just add whatever the hell they want to their spell book.
They still run into the same preparation restrictions for multiclassing.
Huh. Wasn't aware of that. That's kind of lame.
It is what it is.
That's what house rules are for.
Yeah, I've been house rule. I've been explicitly ruling the other way. If you hadn't noticed, your mother going, I'm taking one level of wizard so that I could have modify memory.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused at that, but we'll let it
Yeah,
slide.
I've specifically been ruling it that way, and I'm not about to stop.
Well,
House
let
rules.
me just go look at
None
the
of the
cleric
best
spell
happen.
list to see if there's any high-level cleric spells that I
Yeah.
want instead of the others.
House rules
So
are house rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the specifics on the way I rule it is when you take the first level of the class and it's like, oh, you're a first level wizard, you get 6 first level spells.
Mm-hmm.
That's like explicitly first level. But then after that you can, if you find a spell and add it to your spell book, it's fair game. I'd say clerics, preparing is fair game because they, can just prepare
Yep.
whatever from the spell list. Sorcerers, I'd say it's just, whatever you have a spell slot for when you take a level. Just whatever spell slots you have with that level, like total, it counts.
Is this different intro music?
yes,
Yeah.
it was changed at the end of the last session because we're in the end game.
Yep. And I wanna use every track in the album. And there's two well, it's 2 albums, right? And each one has an introduction. And I'm like, I've been using intro 1. I'm like, I need to use intro 2 somewhere, so I'm gonna do it now.
Nice.
So notable for potential shenanigans, one of the abyssal spells I got today was Alter Self. I don't know if we can do anything with
I don't
that in
think
our
so.
plans, but it's there as an option.
Turn into Strahd, be like, I'm totally allowed in.
That will work for sure.
Discount Enigma mask. So yeah, you let's put you in on the map. So yeah, you make your way from the Blue Water Inn to the East Gate to, towards Castle Ravenloft. Stopping along the way one last time at the magic item shop to,
Do those
get your
transactions.
transactions. You head out. The very understaffed guards wish you luck. As Strahd has recalled his vampire troops. It occurs to you that, should you fail, there will be little to nothing defending the walls of Alaki.
Well, if we fail, there will be little to nothing defending basically the entire Shadowfell, so good luck.
Well,
Not like there wasn't anything
Did,
defending Vallaki before.
you're right.
Did the Mardikovs find the shield?
Well,
We
they
don't
would
know
meet
yet.
us at the castle. We're not at the castle.
Oh, they were gonna meet us at the castle? Okay.
Or like at our camp outside the castle or whatever.
Got it.
Are you all the way over there?
That's where we were the last time we were on the map.
Yeah. Alright, so you head down the road. Taking the cart, I presume.
Yes. We need to get there in time.
What will happen to the horses if you fail?
Oh no, the horses, the worst.
Someone will take care of them.
Or something will eat them.
I hope not.
And I think for, one last time, old time's sake, I would like one person to roll me a d12 and one person to roll me a d8.
I'll roll the 12.
I'll roll the 8. Okay, you can get it.
Alright. Oof. You should have rolled it.
Well,
An 8.
they total together, so whatever 8 is on the Curse of Strahd encounter table.
So as you're riding down the road, through the mist, comes a skeletal warhorse with a skeletal rider, both clad in ruined chainmail. And the rider's holding a rusted lantern that sheds no light.
Is he hostile?
You don't know.
How many undead have we run into here that aren't hostile?
Well, is he like actively attacking us, or is he just running by?
I mean, it hasn't. He's still in the distance.
Is he coming toward, or
Yes.
like coming towards us from the direction we're going?
Yes.
I'm just going to assume that this is part of Strahd's vanguard. He knows that we're coming. There's no reason to attempt to reason with this.
Honestly, if they'll let us past, I would say just go past it, ignore it. If they won't, we'll figure out what happens then, but
Should I take evasive actions, or just?
It's getting closer. What do you do?
Is a weapon drawn? Is a lance lowered, or is it
does
coming
have a
full
weapon.
speed at us?
It's just going full speed down the road.
Can I steer off the road?
Yeah, make me an animal handling check.
Not the best,
You
not
managed
the
to
worst.
dodge it. The rider just continues on. Another lost soul, it would seem. Trapped in whatever nightmare from some time ago.
We ride on. Feeling slightly unsettled, but nonetheless determined to fight Strahd.
Yeah.
And eventually you reach the drawbridge.
Importantly, before we do that, should we stop at the windmill on our way? Oh, the one we never went to.
I don't think it's on the way. It's
right down the road?
Yeah, it's like a tiny detour.
Oh, it is on the way. I thought it was like here for some reason.
Nope, it's back here.
Like, yeah.
And
I
that was a
don't think
joke.
it's
I don't think we
worth
should
it.
go there. I wasn't being serious.
Well, actually, you get there first, just because you pass it. And if if I put you on that map, it's gonna be such an old map, and who knows?
I don't think we need to go to the map.
Camus is probably still on that map,
And
Probably.
Gesh.
right?
No, Gesh was dead. Gesh died
You're
before we got to
right,
the
right.
windmill.
Where is? Well, let's find out what's on the map.
See who was right.
What? I could have sworn Gesh was dead.
I think the encounter in which Gesh died was in the woods after the windmill.
Oh.
I don't see any.
When we
Right.
met Strahd's lieutenant
All
for
right,
the
you
first
can't see
time.
anything because you're not on the map.
Yeah, let me boom. But you approach because there is someone else here that you see.
Is it someone we know?
Yes.
There's two Rowenas now. No,
Are
there's
there?
one. No, there's just one.
Okay. Where are you?
These are like old versions of the token too.
I know.
Oh, hey,
that's
it's
good.
Beatrix.
I remember saying at the end of last session, "Oh, I want to talk to Beatrix next time,"
Yeah,
and then I totally forgot.
because she was hiding out here in the windmill, and not hiding in Valaki.
That makes sense. So we could say I went to look for her and she wasn't here, so I was like,
Yeah,
okay, she must be somewhere else.
and not Marcus is a tool who forgot his girlfriend. There's some other people too, but like, she's mostly just set up a little alchemy setup here in the windmill.
Well, that's convenient. Marcus will pull the card up then. It's like, hang on, we need to make a little detour.
She's currently like talking with like a villager
Cool.
over, a crate of potions and stuff. Here.
God, she has so low hit points. 37.
Yeah, she's not going with you to the castle.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, if one of us died and ran her, then she would be leveled up, but that hasn't been necessary.
Obviously, yeah. So she does not see you approach.
I will approach then. I'm trying to think of something clever to say, but I'll probably just say something like, "Oh, so this is where you've been hiding."
Marcus! She'll
Beatrix,
turn around and hug you.
hug,
And there's probably a kiss.
probably.
It's definitely a kiss. What
And
are you
then they
doing
hold
here?
hands. How scandalous.
Oh god, no. That's too much. This is
Can't show that on Twitch.
this is PG-13, excuse me.
I think we said fuck way too many times for this to be PG-13.
Probably. Power word, fuck off. What are you doing here?
Well, passing through. I guess it is lucky we found you here. Because we're going to fight Strahd.
She pales.
And then I'll kind of just catch her up on recent revelations.
Did she know who? Did she even know who Valeria was?
I don't know. She knew who Irina was.
Yeah.
I just tell her that, like, it turns out Strahd was secretly this person that was helping us this whole time. And now he's forced our hand. And, well, we're as ready as we'll ever be.
She's legitimately shocked. She's like, it was Valeria? Then she's like, wait. Why do I know who Valeria is? The spell.
Goddamn.
Everyone knows who Valeria is. Even those who have no right knowing who Valeria is.
Yeah, that would be the spell that he used to create his persona.
She just is really frustrated at the idea of this mental fuckery.
His bullshit, right?
Wizards. I prefer to stick to alchemy and science, thank you very much. None of this mystic mind crap. No offense, she says to the psychic Katrina.
And the wizard, Rowena.
Yeah, but specifically the psionic sorcerer, mystic mind crap.
Fair, fair.
Also, I don't think she knows Rowena.
I don't... Maybe? They maybe met briefly in passing.
Very briefly.
Don't suppose you have any, like, extra health potions lying around? In case we need them.
Let me see what I have. And roll me D100. Not much.
32 superior healing potions.
Not much, I'm afraid. Still getting set up, but I
Sure.
do have here, and she gives you 3 vials.
Of what? Just basic
The
healing potions?
the most basic, lowest level healing potion.
I will give them all to Misery, who needs them.
Alright, thank you. I'll add those
I
to my
had
stock.
more, but we had to use them when moving in.
Oh?
Hags.
So that's what was here. We came by this windmill when we first arrived in Barovia and decided not to chance it.
Smart.
Well, I guess this is it then.
Yeah. Oh, but speaking of which, I did have some help. taking the windmill from one of the Martikovs. And I got a message from them saying that they wanted to meet you here. Because this is absolutely a better meeting place than, 5 feet from the gate.
That is very
Mhm.
true.
In range of snipers.
Yep.
I glance at Katrina, I'm just like, hopefully that's your shield.
Let's hope.
And I'd like everyone to roll perception. Katrina. And Marcus, after Katrina points it out. Actually, Marcus technically rolled higher.
Yes.
Okay, both of you see it. Katrina sees it slightly first. And Katrina's the one who points it out, but Marcus sees it before you can vocalize. You both see a raven fly overhead. And then it flies, out of view behind the building. And then
What happens is we both look at the raven. I'm like, oh, look, a raven. And Katrina's thinking, oh, look, a Martikov.
Hmm.
and good timing.
Extremely good timing.
Yes, well. First off, I have to thank you for saving my daughter. And you recognize this guy as the Martikov dude from the winery.
This
And
is
not the one from the inn who used to have his own token, but
This is the innkeeper's brother, right?
Yeah, this is the innkeeper. Yeah, this is his brother.
Mm-hmm. I see the family resemblance. Oh, really
Shakes your hands. But now, I'm afraid, comes the bad news.
No shield?
No shield. We believe it is in his possession.
Strahd or Kazan?
The devil himself.
Well, what a coincidence. We were just going to go meet him.
If we can recover it, it'll be very helpful in the oncoming fight, but I suppose
I
until
think you
then we will have to...
misunderstand my meaning.
Oh.
If I'm correct, it will be in the oncoming fight, but, well, not for you.
I see.
Strahd gets +4 AC.
Fuck you. Well, we've got a castle to assault.
Indeed. I take it you have a plan?
Not really.
As much of one as we can have, considering the circumstances. But I don't think even the best laid plans mean much when going up against such a powerful opponent.
How did the others do it? Are there stories of how previous cycles have managed to take him down? Or did they all just knock on the gate? Strahd walked up and they stabbed him.
No, and usually it takes a while. At least the ones who are more successful, who don't die immediately.
Like
I
Van
think,
Richten.
yes. His group, I remember, paced themselves. I believe they made their way to... I think he said Strahd was in the crypts? Below the castle, yes. And that it was a labyrinth.
I see.
And that they too faced Kazan in the castle. And after dealing with him, hid and rested. Yes, only a fool would attempt to face the devil with anything less than full strength.
That's good to know.
If he's preparing for war like it seems like he is, I'm not sure we're going to have the luxury of facing him at our full strength. Unless he allows us.
Perhaps not, but my advice, if you see a chance, take it.
We will do that.
As for getting in, well, I'm afraid the front door really is the only option.
We have a plan.
Very well. And if you'll excuse me, I must be off.
I'll nod at him.
And then he sort of just awkwardly like walks back behind the tower and not down the road. And then sure enough you see a raven fly away. Listen, if you do finish it and any of you are still alive, come back here, Beatrix says.
We will.
I'll be working on some stuff. Potions to stabilize, remove curses, that sort of thing.
But if we don't
you
make
can-
it back,
Well, if you can limp back here, then I will do my damnedest to make sure that you walk out. If not, well,
If
if
worst comes to worst, I do have an escape plan, but If possible, I'd like to get to Irina before then.
But if we don't make it back alive, people will be counting on you.
Right. Well, good luck, and she'll give you one last kiss.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Potentially the last one.
Potentially the
Potentially
last
time
one.
we see each other alive. And I guess we part with one last embrace.
Yep.
I'd ask if I got inspiration from that, but I already have it, so.
Inspiration.
I'll take their
does not
inspiration.
stack. Inspiration does not stack.
Yeah.
I still have my Esmeralda drank piss wine. Made me drink piss wine inspiration.
Saving that, I see.
I did, in fact, tell Esmeralda that we would be storming the castle if they wanted to do stuff in the chaos.
I wasn't really saving, I just never needed it.
Well, that could change.
Yeah. I'm glad I have it going into Endgame. Ah. We passed the gates.
The gates are closed.
Why?
Because they're closed.
Were they open before? Or are they one of those things that just open when you approach? I don't remember.
The last time they opened when Katrina approached.
Do they do so now?
They don't.
Well, that's it. Turn back now.
Is there a way around?
Through the hills, but it'd probably mean we leave our cart behind.
Is there a way to open the gate?
It's a pretty big gate.
I mean, there could be some kind of mechanism.
Let's take a look.
Would that be like an
Make me an
investigation?
investigation check.
Right.
There isn't like a switch.
That's a second nat 20 in a row. Wow.
Oh, Katrina,
Stop
you know that
wasting them.
these are mostly powered by magic,
Yeah.
and they while there's no physical switch, you know they're not locked by magic either. It's just like the opening mechanism is powered.
So we can push it open.
If you were strong enough, yes, you know that would work.
Well, everyone together.
I'm not going to be of much assistance.
Oh, come
Same.
on. Neither am I.
Let's try it.
Which means Marcus is rolling with advantage for being assisted.
Oof.
It would be athletics.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. I rolled a save too by accident. Ignore
Yeah.
that. Even worse.
I mean, it budges, but you know, it's rusty. It creaks.
Are they push or pull? From our side.
From your side, let me look.
Please let it be pull.
You thinking about like tying a rope to them and having the horses open it?
Yup.
They are in fact pull.
Let's do that.
All right. Um.
Hang
I wonder
on.
what the-
Will the doors stay open, or will they slam shut as soon as tension is gone? Because that could mean that this is where we have to leave the cart regardless of what happens.
There's one way to find out. If the horse pulling thing doesn't work, I do have something I can try, but I'd really rather not have to.
Actually, could I
Um.
spend like 10 minutes casting Identify on the gate to see if there's like a command word?
You can do
Sure.
that while we're like hooking up the horses and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
As
ritual
you hook
cast
them up,
Identify and
it reveals not a command word, but more just it's powered by Strahd's will, if that makes sense.
okay.
It's like bullshit magic.
Nope, no easy solution for this one. Unless you want to call your dad and ask him to open it for us.
I don't think he would. I think that ship has sailed.
All right, slowly but surely, the horses pull the gate open.
Is there still tension from the doors? Like, are they going to spring slam shut?
There is tension, yeah. Not slamming
Fine.
tension, but like it's it's there.
Everyone stand back. I'll hold it open.
Well, could we just like tie the ropes to like a tree or something to keep them open?
That requires us taking on the tension of the door and tying it to a tree, which honestly, maybe?
Well, if the horses are holding the tension and we have a second rope,
We have plenty of rope.
We have plenty of rope.
Okay, someone make me a survival check for
That would
tying a
probably
knot.
be me.
I'll go ahead and get rid of my length of rope just because we're gonna leave this one here.
There we go.
You tie it. You don't know how long it'll hold.
Long enough to get through, hopefully. That's all we
Yeah.
need.
would it be long? Because now we have to unhook the horses from the door, rehook them to the cart, and then pull the cart through. That's probably going to take a while.
We go for it, we do it quickly. If it doesn't work, I have my backup.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, make me an animal handling check.
I'm assisting. I'm assuming that's assisted since.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Haha.
Yeah. I mean, easily.
We go.
Nice.
And all it cost us was 30 minutes of time and
And a rope.
50 feet of rope.
Eventually, you hear a creaking slam once you're on the other side as the knot gives way. After you're, maybe half a mile out,
Oh, there goes the rope.
there is no going back.
Yep.
Past the point of no return.
Yep. You get the message that says, "Are you sure you'd like to go through the Omega 4 relay?" And you say yes.
Well, are we sure we got all the ship upgrades and did everyone's loyalty mission?
Did you?
We definitely did not. We have not upgraded this cart since we got it.
You
No, we got
haven't
one
given it
upgrade.
Thanex
we
cannons.
We got the horse upgrade.
Okay, we got one upgrade.
It didn't have horses when we got.
Yeah, we paid like what, 500 GP for those horses each.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Garrus on the inside calibrating the guns.
Anyway,
The rest of the road to the castle is pretty uneventful, but in a chilling way. It's just filled with anticipation. And eventually you reach Castle Ravenloft.
I'm gonna take out that one blank tarot card that I got at the very beginning of the fucking game. Has that changed at all?
Yes, it has.
Oh shit, what does it say now?
Um. Let me. It is the death card.
Fun.
what I want to know is when did that change?
It's a good question.
Well, that's a good sign.
I don't think it is.
You would have noticed Marcus said that extremely sarcastically.
Well,
Yeah, that makes all the difference.
It's good for me if I don't have to deal with you anymore.
if we run into your Vistani friend, maybe she can tell us what it means.
Well, I guess we'll go inside now.